Hello, YouTubers. I'm doing a rebuild on my 46RE transmission on the tail end. And the thing of it is when I made the video, one of the friend I had, he don't like being on video, so I had to do half of that rebuild without showing you all in depth how it goes. But in this video, I'm gonna show you how to take it apart and what you need to do and how to do it. But Uh, I, I was really tired, so forgive me in this video that I'm kind of in and out or kind of stuttered. I'm not literally stuttering, but kind of just it just sounds tired. I had problems when I put the tail back in that it didn't want to shove back up. I had to get a hammer and uh, tap the tail housing back to the transmission itself. I suggest if you're going to put the tail end back up in the transmission, uh, this is only for the 46RE. There's a lot of transmissions that are different from mine, so do not try what I'm fixing to tell you on any other transmission but the 46RE. What you're going to do is get it back up there and get everything lined up. Make sure your throwout bearings and stuff are staying in. Make sure everything's clear. You're going to have a shaft coming out of the transmission for your shifter. And I don't know if I explained it in the video, but you got to have your gear shift in first gear, all the way to first, and then push the tail up there, and it's going to go all the way until you get about this much to where close to the transmission and tail. That's where how much space you're going to have. So you're going to get behind the tail where the drive shaft hooks onto and just tap it on in with a hammer. Do not literally go to town on it. My suggestion would be to get a board and put against the tail on where the drive shaft goes and then tap it. You need to have a second person to help you with this part. It wouldn't hurt. You don't necessarily have to have a second person, but just gently start tapping it. Don't go to town on it. Like I said, just gently tap it on in. It should pop in. Once you get it all in, get your bolts, start tightening all them in, and go up in the truck and put the make sure it's all bolted down, nothing loose. Get in the truck, put it back in the park, and then pull it down. Make sure that little bar went into place like it's supposed to. Once you get all that done, hook it all back up. You should be golden. Check your transmission fluid and everything else. But in the video, I'm gonna show you what I went through. So I hope this video helps y'all out. Like I said, my friend he don't like being in a video, so please forgive me how bad this is gonna be. So I hope this helps anybody out with the 46RE tail rebuild. Just be careful when you try. Hey everybody, I'm doing a rebuild on my tail of my transmission. Now, what's going to happen when you first get it off, you're going to have front clutch packs up here. You got a ring like this that's going to be setting right in there, okay? What you're going to do is slowly take them out and put them in a pile like this. Just put them on top of each other as you're pulling one out. Pull one out, put one there, and just stack them up and move them to the side. And the next, you're going to have to take. You got two more clips. If I can get this out. Well, we're just putting this back together. Okay. All right. What you're going to do is you're going to get a pick. Like a pick like this, and you're gonna go and see these little right here. You got keys right here. All you got to do is push right here on the side, and it'll come out. You got two of them. Make sure you pay attention to which ones you pull out. If you pull them out, stack them on top of each other, and put them to the side like over here. Okay, once you get that out, them you're going to come up here and take a T or a star wrench and take these. You take 2 of them bolts out, and you're gonna. This plate's gonna come off. Okay, you get 2 screwdrivers and pry that thing. Pull that one way, pull that one way, and the other way. Get your hand over here, or have another person, and pull that straight out. Okay, when you pull it straight out, once you pull it straight out, you're gonna have to have it put it in a press. You're gonna have to have a socket about this size. It's a 46 millimeter, and what you're gonna do is get them right there and put it on the tail of this on the shaft that's gonna come out, and you're gonna take that socket and put it over there and go down to where you stop when you start feeling a tension. I mean, where it feels like you're gonna break something. Stop. Okay, you're going to have another one of them rings, like I just showed you, behind this. Or holding this whole gear in there. Because you got clutch packs on the other side of this. So what you're going to do is take that pick and pull that out. And when you pull that that clip out, be careful and just slowly get it out of there. Don't break it. If you break it, you're screwed. If your rebuild kit didn't come with one. Alright, once you get that out, take your handle and slowly let off. Don't just go whoop, and just slowly let off. Once you let off, this whole section will be able to pull out. Okay, once you get that out, you got your other clutch packs, which these were good, but I changed them out anyway. These are the front ones. These are my front ones that go in here. That I'm fixing to put the new ones on. I just got to get some transmission fluid and soak them. Oh yeah, you got to soak all of your new clutch packs in transmission fluid before you put them on. You can't put them in dry. So make sure you soak them in transmission fluid. I don't think it matters, but look it up to make sure. But once you get all that, just make sure you do like I did right here. Stack them as you're pulling it out. That way when you pick them up like this, you could slap it back in. Just as you're putting your new clutch packs in, pull one up, like pick that one up, put a new clutch pack in, pick that one up, put a new clutch pack in. It should be simple. All of it goes back in reverse. Just be careful of when you're pushing back. Watch that, because this is going to rise out of there when you go to compress this, and you got to throw out a bearing right here that'll fall out. I just got it sitting there for now. You got another one on the other side of this gear that you got to put back in there. There's a certain way, so pay attention when you're doing that. Once you get just like I said, just watch out for that when you got that socket on there. You want to take this throw out bearing off, and just pull it off like that, and set your socket in that groove, and you should be all right. Just be careful. Just make sure it's centered. You do not want to hurt that gear. As far as that should be golden. The front clutch packs were burned up. I think the other ones, like I just showed you, they're fine. But I changed them out just to be on the safe side. So anyway, I told you I was going to show you how to do this. I just didn't show you how to take it off. I didn't have to take the cross member out. What I did was just take if your truck's like mine, you got a triangle piece up there. All you're going to do is take the bolts out of that triangle, and be careful not to twist the tail, because there might be stuff running through there, like transmission cooler. I don't know. It says not to twist it, so do not twist it. Just try to pull it straight out. You're probably gonna have to have help, which I have help. He had to go run and get me some transmission fluid real quick. Once you once you get that out, you got 11 millimeter bolts all the way around the tail to take out. Once you get all them taken out, all you got to do, if you got the bolts out of the piece on the cross member, all you do is just pull on it, pull it down a little bit, and if you feel it give and start to come off, just pull it straight back, no twisting, just pull it straight back. Once you've got it off, set it down very carefully. You do not want to crack this thing, because if you crack it, you're done. 2, you got a sensor that, if I can tip it up, you got a sensor that goes right there. Take it off first before you take this off. Okay, make sure you got gaskets to go right here. Like I said, it's 11 meter bolts to get them off. I think for the that triangle piece that hooks to the tail, I think that may be a 15 millimeter. No, it's a 16 millimeter wrench to take it off. Once you get the tail off, pick it up, put it on the truck. My thing is, I'd put it up like on I'd put the butt end of the truck on jack stands, and that way it's leaning back that way, so all the transmission fluid is going back that way. You don't want to lose any transmission fluid if you don't have to, which I didn't, so I got lucky there. So once you get it up on the truck, just do what I said. Take these clips out. You got a small clip. Be careful with these clips, because they said they could break. They do say to replace all of these. So if you get them off and you feel them, they still feel real good. You know, not brittle. They're not bent or anything. You should be golden. But being that this is my truck, I feel safe with it. But if you don't, just call like a auto parts store or transmission place. They should have them clips. You're gonna have to take it with you. All of the clips you pulled out, you're gonna have to take them with you. If I were you, I'd get a piece of tape and write on them which places they went, because I don't think it'll hurt to mix them up, but just to be on the safe side, just write where each one went. Like I said, basically reverse. All you got to do is when you go to put the whole thing back in, you got to spread this back out again, push it in, and make sure once it's in, because a while ago me and my friend, it clicked and went like that, and then we went to pull on this and it pulled out. So make sure, if you have somebody helping you, make sure they get it all the way back, and you want to feel back here if that's like that. But anyway, that's how we did that, and hope y'all like my video. Hit subscribe if you, or hit like if you like the video. I'm sorry I couldn't do a like all the way into it, but anyway, y'all take care, and I'm out. Peace.